Hey folks, how you all doing? I hope you're doing well. So today I'm done a different kind of video. I decided that I wanted to row 100k in a week. Reason being is I don't often get the chance to do as much rowing. I've only been averaging about 45,000 meters a week, which is only like 2 or 3 rows, maybe 4. I've been doing a bit of running and all that kind of stuff on top of it. So this week I wanted to just focus on doing 100k in a week, which will be double anything I've done this year. I broke it down as follows. The workouts as follows. Day 1, a 16.6k stroke rate ladder. So that is going to be getting faster and faster each time. Day 2 was 19k at 20 strokes a minute, but the last kilometre was as fast as I could go at the time. Day 3, 2 laps around Henley Loop, the 8.8 kilometre route, and I would hit the sprint. So at each sprint, I would go as hard as I could. It wasn't very hard the second time round. Day 4, hit pyramid. Number 3, that one was quite punishing. Very, very punishing. Day 5 was the resilient racer, 10k, roughly-ish, about 40 minutes of work. Interesting little workout. And day 6, I needed to finish off on a big one, so I did 4 laps around Boston below, or below Boston, 5.4k each. So I was racking up basically a half marathon on that one. Okay, so you don't have to sit through it all and get really bored by it. I'm just going to give you little snippets of the rows basically. And to start off with, the closing day with the stroke rate ladder, I was halving the distance and increasing the pace. So it means towards the back end of it, I'm trying to hit big speeds for extended amounts of time, and I wasn't enjoying it. It was quite tiresome. Here I'm trying to hit 34 strokes a minute, okay, and I'm trying to keep it round about the 136. Yeah, back end, tired. Very tired. And apparently dizzy. That's no major problems. The next one coming up was quite a short sprint, but it's asking me to row at 38 strokes per minute. This is a workout that I've created myself. I don't know why I've created it. It's really quite horrible. And anyway, I get set off and I was able to get up to 38 strokes a minute, which is going fast in the seat for me. Yes, it's only 200 meters, but by the end of this, you know, I've got what? 14.5k under my belt already, and I'm expecting to sprint as fast as humanly possible. Yeah, I wasn't very much enjoying it by the end of it. It was certainly a workout that looks good on paper, but in the practice of doing it, I just really didn't enjoy myself. I felt quite ill after that. Okay, so day 2 was 19k at 20 strokes a minute. Bread and butter stuff. Stamina and endurance building. However, the little caveat that I put on this is the final kilometre is as fast as I can go, and I was impressed. You know, I'm clocking in there at 136, 137, 27 to 30 strokes a minute, and that's with, you know, nearly 17k under my belt already. I was very fatigued, but able to hold it and maintain it and keep on going and pushing myself. Yeah, it just basically put me in cliff afterwards though, but don't worry about that because there was a cool down to do and all that sort of stuff, and I was able to recover. But that really, really put a strain on the legs and the whole body in general. I think I wanted to have a little lie down if I'm honest. Okay, so day 3 was Henley Sprints, 8.8 kilometre track. With the 2 sprints, they're very early on and I had to hit them hard and try and do as best as I could. The whole overall aim was to be quicker on the second lap than I was on the first lap, but that's overall. So the first lap, I absolutely destroyed the sprints. Doing really well, you know, I clocked in my 500 and managed to shave a good amount of time off my previous record. Okay, I think I shaved about 5 seconds off, which is hell of a going. The 150 meter sprint that was the second one, again, it was only about 2.2k into the actual whole workout, so that was quite challenging and it threw everything off and I just found myself fatigued and struggling. But overall, I managed to better my time on the second lap, not in the sprints. I had to work harder out of the sprints. Yes, I still did as good as I could, but the overall pace I had to increase. So I was rowing at like 157 for the whole of the second lap, crushing the sprints as best as I could. But that's what it takes. I did enjoy it, afterwards. Yeah, because I was just well and truly bushed. But it was a really good workout, and I highly recommend it if you're going to do something like that, to do laps of one of their routes and just hit the sprints as hard as you can. So this is me coming to the end of it. Yeah, I've just about made it through. I crossed that finish line to finish the second lap, and I was bushed. Just wanted to rest and get my head down. So day 4 was the HIIT Pyramid 3. I think this should carry a health warning because it was not what I expected. It pushed me hard from the onset, slowly building up speed and pace and distance. As you can see, the multicolours at the top there, oh my days. You're up and down, up and down, up and down. So you get nicely warmed up, and then you're in and you're hitting the sprints. Those sprints were really hard. It's asking me to go at ridiculous speeds. I can achieve them if I was fresh out the box. But it was just an epic to try and keep the pace, as in hit the stroke rate and just nail them. It really took it out of me, and it was one of them I felt physically drained afterwards. And I remember sat at the dinner table, resting my head on the dinner table, thinking, oh my god, what have I done to myself? But it was a really, really, really good workout. If you've got your FTP done and you have sprints that you can achieve, I thoroughly recommend giving the HIIT workouts a go. It was an absolute beast. Okay, so day 5 was Resilient Racer. It was a 40-minute workout, so I know I'm going to do about 10k during that time. It's a little bit of it was more than I expected. I was hoping it would be quite chilled and relaxed, but you can see there were 3 red sprints in there. Those sprints really pushed me, and it's certainly after the day before where I did a lot of sprinting, my legs were fatigued. It was a general struggle, and I had to work hard to maintain pace and keep myself going. Now the sprints, they weren't massively long, yeah, they were more sort of time based and stroke rate based, but it pushed me and I really had to work hard to achieve it. You can see here on the very last one, I'm only trying to get to 141 and it is a struggle. Yes, I'm a little bit quicker, a little bit slower. That fluctuation happens all the time with me as I try to settle into a pace and a rhythm, but I couldn't hit 32 strokes a minute and deliver the power that it wanted. I have to ease off. I prefer to go long and strong strokes, I would say. But a great little workout again. Highly recommend it. It's only 40 minutes. 40 minutes of punishment. We can all do that, can't we? Maybe it's just me and I'm stupid. But yeah, that was a cheeky little 10k wedged in. Supposed to be the easy day. It wasn't easy. Okay, so on to the final day. The final day was 4 laps of below Boston, 5.4 kilometer track, I think it is. And I just needed to wedge in basically a half marathon. So I went stroke rate based, 20, 22, 24, 26. And yeah, tried to get a little bit quicker with each lap. It was difficult. I was very fatigued, my legs were tired, my body was tired, but I stuck at it and I kept going. It was hard, and it is the longest time that I have done on a rower for quite some time, and I could definitely feel that I was getting a lot of pains in my butt cheeks. Where my rower is set up, there's ever such a slight camber, so I'm leaning ever so slightly to one side, which makes the leg go a little bit numb over long distances. So there was a lot of wriggling around and just keeping the blood flowing and all that sort of stuff. But I did it. Yeah, I did about 22k because I couldn't end on 21.6 or whatever it was. So I rode a little bit extra just to wedge it in and make sure I properly achieved my 100k. And I did. So using those workouts, I managed to wedge in. I think it was the total is about 101.4k, which is great. Like I said, all year I have been getting maybe 40, 30, 40, 45k. Some weeks have been better than others. I added it all up, worked out the average, and it was 45k a week. The month of September, I did no rowing whatsoever, which is bonkers. However, I've still got a little bit of power left in me, and I'm able to go that little bit further and push myself, which is good now to maintain it and try and stay on top of it. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, please do give me a thumbs up and a like and subscribe. I kind of enjoyed what I did this week, although I must be a little bit crazy. Thanks very much for watching. You guys take care, look after yourselves, and I will catch you all in the next one. See you later. Bye.